I am Marlene Motivates, and welcome to the Motivated Podcast. Every Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I speak on mindset shifting, motivation, positivity. You are welcome. If you're new here, subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification bell, and as always, leave me a comment in the comment section below. So, welcome everyone to today's podcast. Today, we're going to be talking about rising up from whatever it is that we have been through. Okay. So, to rise up means to get up from a low position. Let's start with that. There are lots of things that can happen to us in our life that can get us down, that can get us stuck, not only in real time, but get us stuck mentally. So we have to get into a position where we may have to learn to believe in ourselves. We have to learn to dismiss that negativity. We may have to just move ourselves away from a certain space that is causing us to feel some type of way about ourselves. See, life can get us down, problems can happen, people can get us down, but it's up to us to put in our own mind that I will rise up from wherever I am because I know that I deserve to have better. Yes, rise up to all you motivators, whatever you're going through, whatever you have struggled with, whatever you have been through, rise up and gain your strength once again. See, a lot of times people will be looking at you, waiting for you to give up in these moments. See, when it's easy for you to give up, when you have every reason to give up, but you don't. But you don't. Because you know your worth. You know what you deserve. You just are going through a lot at the moment. And it's fine to give yourself that time to process it, to take a break, to relax, to put your feet up, to shed some tears, to regroup, to reset. All of that is important for your health in all aspects. But I want to say to all of you motivators, don't stay down. That's what life can do to us. We can be down for so long that we think that's our only position. And it's not. It is not your only position to stay down. It is your position to get up, to rise up, and to get where you need to be in your life. I also have to say, rise up and know that you can increase. See, we accept things sometimes. We accept less than what we deserve. We settle. We settle for what our finances could be. We settle for where we live. We settle for foolishness from other people. And you don't have to settle. See, increase your thought process, increase what you believe, increase what you can do, increase in what you think you can have and do. See, stop settling and thinking, I can't do it. I'm too young. I'm too old. I don't have the knowledge, or other people have said this about me. See, we have to dismiss those things and we have to rise above the ashes of the negativity of where you have been. No, think about where you are going. That's where we have to put our focus. And it usually stems from this. This is point one. We have to rise up from fears. Yes, every single person in this entire world has fears. And it's nothing wrong with fear. A little bit of fear is good for us, but we can't let the fears stop us, slow us down, or bring us down, or keep us to where the fear overtakes our mind and then we do nothing. See, we have to rise above the things that may scare us. See, and the only reason why we have fear is because we don't have the understanding. We don't have the knowledge. We have not put in the work. See, sometimes that fear is given to us by other people. Other people will put fear in your mind and tell you something is hard, something is difficult, you can't make it, you won't make it. See, and we start believing that. See, we must not believe the fears of other people. We have to rise up and stand in the position to where we were supposed to be in the first place. But because of life, because of struggle, because of other people, we began to give in to fear and stand still. So I say to all of you, get the knowledge of whatever it is that you're fearful of. Overcome, get into doing it. Yeah, anything that makes you feel uncomfortable and scared, see, overcome that fear. See, I'm talking to all of you motivators. Overcome what you're afraid of. And then you will find, why was I even afraid of this in the first place? Why didn't I do this a long time ago? See, you'll find that when you allow yourself to win, when you allow yourself to believe in yourself, when you allow yourself to know your worth, you know that my dream is bigger than my fear. My hope is bigger than my fear. My love for myself is bigger than my fear. Okay? We have to rise up from fear and match it with knowledge. We also have to rise up from doubt. See, we doubt ourselves, motivators. Every single person does, whether you want to admit it or you don't. Every single person has some doubts. You doubt yourself, your own ability. You doubt your own talent. You doubt your own gifts. You doubt if you are capable. But the way to overcome that doubt is some practice. Practice on doing what you doubt. Practice. And with time, you're going to gain the knowledge. You're going to gain the strength. And also, meeting with that doubt, you're going to overcome. You're going to gain strength. You will be resilient. See, it's about replacing those fears, those worries, that negativity, and replacing it with something positive, with something amazing. And you will gain the strength to rise up. So don't doubt yourself. Yes, we can be our own worst critic. We put ourselves down, we talk bad about ourselves, we convince ourselves we can't do something when we can. The only reason why you doubt is because maybe you're not putting in the work to find out why you doubt. Why do you doubt yourself? The next time you get plagued with that, something comes up to your mind and you tell yourself you can't. I want you to walk through that, step through that uncomfortable stage and say, no, I can, and then make it happen. And when you do make it happen, tell yourself, see, I was afraid and I stepped through that, and I'm so proud of myself and I did it. See, rise up from doubt and walk into your cans. We also have to rise up from negativity. There is so much negativity. There's negative self talk. There's negativity from other people. There's just a negative world. There's so much things that can happen to us that we can start to become negative because of the atmosphere around us. Maybe it's your peers, maybe it's relative, maybe it's your relationships, maybe it's yourself. But one thing that we must do when we know ourselves, when we know our worth, when we know what we can do, we have to rise up from the negativity, and we have to remove the negativity and replace it with positivity. That's the only way that it will work. We can't allow our mind to continue to stay in that. Every time we feel negative, say, oh, I can't do it, I won't do it, this is not working right, or whatever it is. Don't keep convincing and staying in that and letting that fester. Okay. We have to, as soon as that negativity comes in our mind, you have to say, no, 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 we're not being negative. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to think that was the past. And right now we are in the present, and my present is positive, and I am positive, and I can do it, and I will do it, and I am capable of it. See, when we replace that negativity with positivity, changes happen. See, and that change causes us to rise up above everything that maybe you thought about yourself, everything that you never thought was possible for you. It is possible for you, but you must first believe it. You must first be convinced. You have to get up and do it. You must make it happen. See, it all starts with you, motivators. It all starts with you. You must want changes to get a change. And I say to all you motivators, rise up from that negativity. And I know that it's not easy. And it's a work in progress because of life. Life beats us up and we don't want to be positive sometimes. We just want to sit in that negativity for a little bit. But I say to you, rise up from it, get away from it. Give yourself the opportunity to feel how you feel and say, I'm feeling this way right now, but I'm going to choose the overflow. I will choose the abundance for myself because that's what I deserve. See, it takes you having that mentality. And that's why I always speak about mindset shifting. There are times where our situation is nothing but negative. And that's where you can stay in. That's where you could live in, but that's not where you can thrive. See, I want you motivators to thrive. I want you to have everything that you want, everything that you think that you can get and do. You can, but you got to rise up from that negativity. We also have to rise up from projections of others. Other people will project everything that they have going on, and they will tell you that your life is just like that. See, they'll try to compare their life to yours, and they'll try to project their fears, their worries, their doubts. They will try to put you down because maybe they're not as focused as you. They're not as encouraged. They're not as motivated. They don't know their worth. They don't love themselves. Don't ever take on the projections of other people and let it become yours. Give it back to them. Say, I know my worth. I know what I can do. I know what I'm capable of. I know the direction of my life. I know my focus. Give it back to them. Don't take on other people's negativity, their fears, their doubts. Give it back to them. Don't pick up other people's problems and think that it's your job to fix their problems. Okay? Rise up from others' projections. Okay? And this is the last point to all you motivators. Rise up from laziness. Okay? Rise up from laziness. Now, I know that, especially during this time of the year, it's a little cozier, it's colder outside, and we just want to linger in the bed a little longer. We want to, okay, I don't, really want to go for that walk or go to the gym. I really don't want to take care of myself. I really want to eat all of the sweet and the fattening things because they taste good. And there's nothing wrong with allowing yourself to have a little bit, but in moderation, everybody. Yeah, rest, but then get up and get busy and do what you need to do. See, you are the one that has to be focused and allow yourself to have some fun. Allow yourself to do things because balance is necessary. We don't want to be the person to always all work and no play, but it can't be all play or it can't be all fun. You must be about your business. You must be about your life. You must be about using your talents. You must be around people who are making things happen. So don't blame other people when the laziness may be with you. Rise up from procrastination. Oh man, can I speak on this? I was the person that I was the number one procrastinator. I actually bought a book on procrastination and then I procrastinated to read it. Okay. So let's know, first of all, with procrastination, you put off things because you don't want to do it. Let's just say the truth 100%. We will make an excuse for that which we don't want to do. So, first, you have to start writing down what are the things that you actually want to do. You have excitement about it, there's some joy in it. Do those things first. Okay. Put on your list reasonable and attainable things, between 2 to 4 things per day. When we overwhelm ourselves and try to do too much, this is when nothing gets accomplished. So, having 3 to 4 things that you accomplish every day, see, you'll get some things done. And of course, if you have more things on your list, then you go and do, maybe that fifth thing or the sixth thing. But don't overwhelm yourself and be like me and say, I'm going to do 30 things today. And then, of course, because I feel overwhelmed, I get nothing done. See, it's about reasonable and attainable, knowing your own personal limits. I know I can only do 2 things for that day. So put that on the list and get it done. Make it happen. Then celebrate yourself. Say, very good. Very good. You put that on the list and you made it happen. And give yourself a pat on the back and say, now let's get to the next thing. See, that's how we make things done. This is how we rise up. This is how we show people what we're capable and made of. See, you have people watching you at this very moment that want to see you down, that say, look, they never get things done. Prove it to yourself first that I can do something, that I will do something, that I'm capable of it. And yes, you are. You're capable of having every single thing that you want. The overflow is there waiting for you. So rise up, my motivators. Rise up from your fears, your doubts, negativity, projections of others, laziness, and procrastination. I am Marlene, and I am the content creator for Marlene Motivates. And on this channel, we speak about mindset shifting, positivity, inspiration, and self improvement. I thank you so much for joining me today. And I say to all you motivators, rise up and get up from wherever you thought you couldn't be. Convince your mind, believe in yourself. And as I always say, just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life. forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me. I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, boy.